Hello, my name is Stephen Reams, and I'll be doing a self-interview for Maria Mayenz's CTVR 290 and TA 290 class at Saddleback College here at home. Well, I played a radio news anchorman back at Cal State Fullerton for a film project, which actually was a voiceover. But he was only a minor character, so I can't relate to that, which is why I went back to Saddleback College and gained more acting experiences there. Now, before the pandemic, I was cast at 3 different characters. Of those 3, the attorney from Spotlight is a character I connect with because he is optimistic and views the most positive things in life, even when they're at their bleakest. So, in the scene, the attorney, Peter Connolly, goes over and tries to cheer up Robbie after being backstabbed by Marty Barron. And the attorney, he was trying to motivate him on not giving up on the church and Boston. And even though Robbie is very depressed. And when I read the script, I envisioned him as a very happy, optimistic attorney, yet he is very firm on his beliefs. In regards to my character, I would go for characters who are opposite of my personality. For example, before the pandemic, I was planning to do a scene from The Truman Show, in which I would play Truman Baker, who is an outgoing and comical guy, which is an opposite of me, who doesn't hang out much and doesn't really do comedy routines. But that doesn't mean I would be a good guy, because I would do like sinister and mysterious characters as well. I actually have a couple of strengths. First, I am very punctual on time. I always keep track of my watch and the clock, and I always arrive early. And the other strength is that I have a very resonant voice. For example, at Saddleback College, when I was portraying V from V for Vendetta, I actually used different vocal ranges, and the director even complimented me that I have a resonant voice, especially for those when I have a soft whisper tone. Back at Cal State Fullerton, I majored in cinema and television arts, which I learned the concepts of camera shooting and some video editing and directing. But I was mostly interested and gained skilled in audio editing and audio mixing. Yes, I do, and expires in 2022, 2 years from now. I speak 2 different languages, one of which I learned in Guggenheim Hills High School, and that is Spanish. I learned it for 3 years. And the other language I didn't learn at high school, and that is Japanese. So I learned Japanese from this app called Duolingo, which is an app which not only helps you learn Spanish or Japanese, but various other languages around the world. So to sum up that question, aprendí español por 3 años en mi colegio, pero koko de wa nihongo benkyou shimasen deshita. I would go as far, it actually depends on the kind of character I play, but I would go as far as a character who would say foul things. Which depends easily on the background of the character regarding his parents, his lifestyle, and his beliefs. And just because I would never use profane words doesn't mean my character wouldn't. That's it for my self-interview. Hope you're all doing well. Please stay safe and wash your hands.
Hi, I'm Sam Tankersley, and this is my interview. Welcome. Out of all the roles that I've done, which one do I feel the most connected with? I would have to say, let's see. I did this role back in high school, and I can't forget about it. I just remember it perfectly the night that I did it. It was a play back in high school for theater arts. It was a one-act play, and it was a play for the Monty Python. Everyone knows what that is. And it was for the Spanish Inquisition. And my character's name was X Jimenez. He was a Spanish inquisitor, basically. And he was basically, of course, looking for people that were talking bad about him, And that's why he did that thing. You never expect the Spanish Inquisition. And I remember doing that. It was really fun. I remember having the Spanish accent, and I remember I did it perfectly because most of my background is Spanish, so it's no wonder to that as well. And I remember having the outfit. I had like a musket, a sword, and a really cool red hat. My outfit was pretty much red, and it was really cool. I felt really connected with the character. I remember just singing his lines and "You'll never expect the Spanish Inquisition. Orale, hijo." I remember just saying these Spanish accented words, and it was really fun. So I would say I felt most connected with him, and I remember just making people laugh and stuff. I had a good time with that. People were laughing, having a good time, and I was saying my lines that were scripted, and it was just fun. Alrighty, so what's my type? My type is, I have many types, and I do comedy, action, thriller, but which one do I prefer the most? It would be like serious action type, thriller type, a really serious kind of role, roles where it's just serious, where it's gang related or something. I really like having a serious kind of role. Those are always really fun. I like the ones where it's a serious historical biographical movie or whatever. That's what I like doing the most. That's my type, just anything that's really serious. Like I said, I could also do comedy and other funny stuff. That's fun too, but I prefer serious stuff. That's what I like. That's my type. Alrighty, so what's my strength? I got a lot of strengths, but if it's just going to be one strength, because that's what the question says, what is my strength? I would have to say it's going to be, locking into a character that I have a resemblance with or a correlation with. If it's one thing that this character that I'm studying for has a correlation where, let's say, same ethnic background or same look kind of, or something like that, the way they talk, if there's a similarity with that character, I'm able to lock into that character perfectly, perfect, like a glove. Honestly, that's my strength. Just any character that I'm studying for with a correlation, character that I'm similar with. Because once I see that or notice that, it's game over. I'm locked into that character, and there's nothing that's stopping me. That would be my strength. What other skills do I have? I got a lot. The list could go on and on, but skills that are beneficial for acting, if that's what you're asking, I would say that the skills that I have would be really good athleticism to myself. I like to stay in shape. I like to work out, weightlift. That I consider a skill. It takes dedication, to be honest. Running is another skill that I have. I run quite a bit. I run probably 20 miles a week. My mile time is actually 5:30. I try to keep that consistent. So running is another skill. Just being athletic, staying in shape is a good skill of mine. I could also skateboard. I could sing a little bit, but I don't like to be honest. But I can. Other skills. I could argue pretty dang well too. I like to argue. Law is my background. I work at a law firm, and I like to do law-based things. That's pretty fun, So I got a lot of skills, but those are the best skills that I could propose that's related to acting, I'd say. Do I have a passport? Nope. I do not have a passport. I wish I did, to be honest, but I do not have one. I should be traveling a lot more. I'm 23 and no passport. That's pretty bad. Do I speak another language? No, I do not. I could speak a little bit of Spanish. I can understand the vast majority of it. That's the second language spoken in my house, but we mostly speak English in my house because that is the main language here in this country. So, but I could speak a little bit of Spanish. I can understand it, but mi español es no bueno and es mucho trabajo. Therefore, I'm ashamed of it, So, mi español, no bueno. No. How far would I go to tell a story for a character? That just depends, really. It depends on the character. If it's a character that I like, character that I'm similar to, I will tell the story as far as it takes. I will go even beyond the extra mile. So it just depends. If it's a character I do not like, then I won't go and tell the story not that far. But if it's a character that I love, I'll tell that story till the end of the day. So that's how far I'll tell the story. That's pretty much it. That is the end of my interview. Thank you. Peace out.